I'm going to show you how to draw a 3D shape using the squares in your maths book to guide you. It's really important that you have a ruler and you have a sharp lead pencil to work with. So I'm going to draw a triangular prism the way that I've already shown you how to do it using the mini whiteboard, but this time I'm going to use my maths book to guide me. So first of all, I'm going to start at one corner and draw up to the next corner of some squares there, and then I'm going to draw another line that matches. So you can see how I'm using the corners of the squares in my maths book to help me make sure that my triangle, I can draw exactly the same triangle in a moment. So that's one triangle, and so remember now I need to draw one that's up a bit and to the side. So I'm going to start maybe here. That looks about right. So once again, I'm going to draw the line exactly the same length, and I know it's the same length because I've covered two squares corner to corner, same as I did here. So that helps me make sure my shapes are exactly the same size when I'm drawing. And then the bottom is the two squares across, which is the same as my other triangle. And now using my ruler, I can make it look really neat by lining it up very carefully. And you can see this isn't a quick process. It takes me a while. And I do spend a little bit of time making sure my ruler is lined up perfectly. And the more you practice drawing with a ruler, the better you get. So take your time. Even if you only get it through a few shapes, I'd rather have a few shapes drawn high quality than a lot of shapes drawn really poor quality. So that's my triangular prism. All right. So if I was going to draw a square pyramid, same thing. I could use the squares in my maths book to help me draw a square. And a little tip when you're using a ruler, instead of doing this side and then this side where I have to keep turning the ruler, I draw both of the vertical sides first and then I do the other horizontal sides, and I'll draw them, and that way I'm not continually twisting and turning my ruler, which takes a little bit of time. Got to be careful I hold the ruler nice and still, otherwise those things happen. But take your time, rub it out, and make sure you're doing a good quality job. Okay, so that's my square. So now I'm going to decide where the apex is. There it is. And I'm going to draw my corners up to the apex, just the same way as I showed you in the video that I made on the mini whiteboard. Like that. And like that, and like that. So you can see that the shapes that I'm drawing in my maths book are much better quality, and I'm using the squares in my maths book to help me get my shapes spot on. So make sure when you do your maths work, you have your learning intention at the top of your book and your date. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing your pictures, and make sure you take your time and do a quality job. Sharp lead pencil, ruler, and eraser for mistakes.